Let me hit you with something wild. Most people study right before bed, and it actually makes them remember less. Tonight, I'm going to show you a simple method called the sleep sandwich, and it can make your brain feel like it saved what you learned while you slept. This isn't study harder. It's study smarter in 3 layers, like a sandwich. Layer 1 is a short load-in before sleep. Layer 2 is a tiny trick right as you're falling asleep that tells your brain, this matters. And Layer 3 is a 5-minute lock-in the next morning that makes it stick. You can use this for vocabulary, exams, presentations, names, scripts, job interviews, anything. And in that middle layer, there's a weird little move that feels almost too easy. But it's the part most people skip, and it's why they wake up like, wait, why do I remember this? Stay with me, because I'll also show you the #1 mistake that silently destroys this method, even if you do everything else right. Here's the mindset shift. Your brain isn't a bucket you pour information into. It's more like a phone with limited storage. If you dump 100 photos into it at midnight, it doesn't magically organize them. But if you choose what matters and tag it correctly, your brain does something incredible while you sleep. It sorts, strengthens, and files memories. That's what the sleep sandwich does. It doesn't rely on motivation. It relies on timing. And the best part is you can do it in under 10 minutes total. Layer 1, the load-in. This is where people mess up. They think studying means rereading, highlighting, watching another video, basically passive consuming. But your brain doesn't save what you see. It saves what you retrieve. So we're using active recall. First, pick one target. 1, not 5. Choose 10 to 20 vocab words, or 5 to 10 key ideas, or a single chapter's main points, or the outline of your presentation. If you try to cram everything, your brain goes, cool story. I'm saving none of this. Next, do a 5-minute recall loop. Set a timer. Look at the material for 30 seconds, then hide it, and for 60 seconds say it out loud or write what you remember. Then check for 30 seconds and fix mistakes. Repeat that loop 3 times. It feels harder than rereading because it is, but that strain is your brain building the memory pathway. Finally, create one spine sentence. One simple line that summarizes what you're trying to remember. My presentation has 3 parts: problem, solution, proof. Or, these 10 words are for daily conversation. That spine sentence is the label on the folder your brain is going to file tonight. Now layer 2, the weird middle. This is the secret sauce. Most people finish studying and immediately scroll. And that tells the brain, actually, the important thing is memes. We're doing the opposite. We're giving your brain a final instruction. When you're in bed, lights out, phone away, spend 90 seconds doing a teach back. Pretend you're teaching the topic to a friend. In your head, quietly. You don't need to be perfect. You're not performing. You're just walking through the main idea using your spine sentence. And here's the weird part. Don't focus on what you know. Focus on where you get stuck. The moment you notice, wait, this part is fuzzy, your brain flags it like important, needs processing. That's how you turn sleep into a background download for your memory. But listen, 2 silent killers ruin this method. Killer number 1, the phone in the last 10 minutes. Bright screen and endless content keeps your brain from settling, and your memory filing gets weaker. Fix it with phone parking. Put your phone across the room, or at least out of arm's reach. Killer number 2, studying too much. If you load 60 things, your brain can't prioritize, so it saves random pieces. Keep it to 10 to 20 chunks max. Tonight isn't about quantity. It's about getting one thing to stick. Now layer 3, the lock-in. This is where the overnight memory effect becomes real, because if you don't lock it in, your day overwrites it. So for the first 5 minutes after you wake up, no social media, no email, no chaos. Set a timer for 5 minutes and do this. For 2 minutes, write or speak everything you remember. No checking, just dump from memory. Then for 2 minutes, check your notes and correct what you missed. And for 1 minute, circle the top 1 to 3 weak spots. That's it. You're telling your brain, yep, we're keeping this. Most people never do this, And then they wonder why the memory fades by lunch. Here's a fast example you can copy tonight. Let's say you want to memorize 10 new Spanish words. Tonight you do 5 minutes of active recall. You make one spine sentence, you do the 90-second teach back in bed, and you park your phone. Tomorrow morning you do the 2-minute recall dump, the 2-minute check, and the 1-minute highlight. And you'll notice something. When you look at the list tomorrow, it won't feel new. It'll feel like your brain already met it. And if you want to make it stick even harder, do the same sandwich 2 nights in a row. Night 2 is shorter. 3 minutes recall, 60 seconds teach back, and the morning lock again. Night 1 builds it. Night 2 keeps it. All right, here's your challenge. Tonight, pick one thing you want to remember and do the sleep sandwich exactly once. Then comment sandwich and tell me what you used it for. Vocab, exam, presentation, interview, anything. If this helped, hit like so more people stop wasting hours studying the wrong way. And subscribe, because in the next video, I'll show you the morning trigger. How to start working in 60 seconds, even when you feel like doing nothing. See you there.